Hi, I'm Aurikatariina and today I will be taking you with me to do a makeover for this house. You might be surprised, but this apartment belongs to a young woman called Jane. We will also decorate the whole apartment after the cleaning. I can't wait for you to see the results. This video is sponsored by Fetch Reward. Jane has lived here over 4 years. There was a lot of cans. Beer cans exactly. And Jane was only 22 years old, young girl. The apartment was pretty clean, but Jane was so desperate, so I really wanted to help her. I will tell you Jane's story a bit later. This video also includes a lot of cleaning tips. The toilet didn't look that bad, but there was a lot of dust and stains, so I wanna decorate it looking pretty. Jane told me that she has just graduated as a hairdresser and also got her first job. She told me her wage is really small, but she could pay me if I came to help her. Many of these people offer to pay me as much as they can, but they need the money more than I do. I never clean for money, and you can never pay me to clean your home. She also told me that she has suffered from depression from an early age, and she has also been using too much alcohol, as you can see. She moved to her own apartment age of 18, but hasn't been able to vacuum once. She only lay in bed after a long day. That's really normal when you are depressed. You may not have the energy to do any normal chores. Jane said it has been hard to get out of bed. Sometimes it feels impossible. The only thing that gets her up is her job, and even that is a big push for her. The bed is the only place where she feels better in her home. All the other places are just filled. Now let's go return these bottles and see how much money we get from these. Then let's go shopping things for this house and Jane. Okay, here's all the cans. Amazing! Okay, now it's your time to guess. Guess how much we are getting from these bottles. I will reveal the amount really soon. We got 184 euros. So, we bought a lot of new stuff for Jane, which reminded me that I have to scan my receipts to Fetch Reward app. Scanning the receipts is super easy. You just open the Fetch Reward app here, then tap a camera icon here, then scan your receipt, hit submit, and collect your points. Super easy. Whenever you go shopping, you can scan your receipt to earn points and rewards. Fetch works with any store, no matter where you shop or what you buy. Even if you did some online shopping, you can also scan e-receipts. The points you get from scanning your receipt can be turned into gift cards, for example Amazon and Hulu. Scanning the e-receipts is even easier. Just click this e-icon and the Fetch app will scan through your whole email for any possible receipts that can be turned into rewards. That's amazing! Check out the link in description and use my code AURI to get 3000 points into your own Fetch account. I bet Jane probably hasn't eaten that much, since there wasn't much food in the house. And the little there was ready meals. When I saw her, she was a really small and skinny girl. Jane told me that the dishes had been in the apartment for 2 years, and I could throw them away because she doubted that they could be cleaned. I took this as a challenge. But first, let's make this sink shine again. Now the sink looks good as new. Okay, let's take this challenge. First, I'm pouring some water on it and then I apply oven cleaner. Oven cleaner is a very strong alkaline product. It removes grease and stains effectively. But we have to let it sit there for a while. Usually every product needs some time, so be patient. Especially if you have really hard stains. Then you need more time. These plates weren't too bad, so I can wash them first. Okay, now comes my favorite part. Now I'm using a scraper and Steel Daddy. Rinsing and oh, look how wide it is. Woohoo! Okay, the second one. This was a bit tougher than the first one. Scraping, scrape, scrape, scrape. It was really badly burned. I admit, I didn't wait long enough. But more scrubbing replaces waiting. Dust and grease, my favorite combination. First, oven cleaner, of course. Then Scrub Mommy starts to work. Wipe it clean. It's that simple and fun. Hello. Hello. I'm happy. Okay, let's make this coffee machine happy and clean as well. I bought new jars for Jane. So let's reorganize this cabinet. You will love the result. I really love clear jars so you get to see what is inside there. Here I'm using Scrub Daddy's multi-surface spray. It smells so good. So good. Did you know that usually you can remove the shelves from your cabinets and replace them again? That's really handy if you have tall products such as cereals, for example. So here comes the new jars. I bought these from IKEA. Would you want to see more organizing videos or only cleaning videos? Or both? I really love those little jars. They are so cute. Love it! I recommend that you clean your trash cabinet once in 2 weeks. Pro tip: if you have really smelly trash cabinet, wipe it with vinegar. Because here comes the interesting fact. Vinegar is acid-based product. as you may already know. But bacteria cannot live or multiply in an acid environment. Did you know that? Because usually the smell comes from bacteria, so if you make their environment unlivable, they cannot multiply or live there. Vinegar is also a natural cleaner, so you don't have to worry about using it. And Noor Clean Pink's trash bags, of course. Goodbye, smelly trash cabinet. Let's wash this counter with dish soap. Okay, little decoration. I bought this wooden tray from IKEA and some nuts and olive oil and this beautiful flower. Okay, we noticed that this girl doesn't have any lights, any lamps, and this only one, I don't know what's wrong with it, but luckily I have my own personal handyman. He is coming right now.
Hi!
Hey, let's fix this. My fiance has electricity company, so he fixed the lamp really quickly. We also bought a new lamp for the kitchen because, as I said, Jane had no lights in the apartment at all. That's pretty sad. Woohoo! Let's clean this dirty sink with dish soap. Look at those dust lamps. Love them. Rinsing is always so satisfying. There is still some lime scale left, so I'm using this acid-based product. You can use also vinegar if you want, and then I just scrape it. I'm always using harsh chemicals because I have to do these cleanings really fast, so they need to work right away. But if I have lime scale in my home, I'm using vinegar because then I have more time to wait. Vinegar is a really good product, but it needs a little bit more time. Then I'm polishing the tap with power paste. And it's clean. I'm washing the toilet also with dish soap. Do you guys ever use dish soap in your bathroom? I suggest that you try it. Okay, this is pretty normal situation. There is grease and on top of it there's lime scale. That's why we need only remove the crease underneath. Then the lime scale comes off also, like that. Okay, this stain didn't come off, so that's why I'm using power paste. Watch it. It comes off so easily. When I'm washing bathroom floors, I really love to do these different kinds of patterns. Remember, wipe it before rinsing it. It helps. Pro tip! For the trash cans, twist the edge of the bag and fold it under the rim. It keeps it tightly in place. If the mirror isn't that bad, I wipe it with wet microfiber cloth, and then right after a dry microfiber cloth. Then there is no marks left. Yoo-hoo! New towels. And a rug, pink of course. This flower looks so pretty and these baskets are so comfy. Okay, this bed is pretty sad, but Anni's taking care of it. These people usually sleep without the bed sheets, and that makes me sad. Last weekend I was cleaning one home and the guy didn't even have a bed. These kind of things makes me really sad. But I bought a new bed for this guy and now Jane has clean bed sheets. So I bet it must feel so great to sleep in this clean bed. We also bought this IKEA shelf for Jane's belongings. Anni is like professional handyman. She takes care of it. Whoa, that was pretty fast. Now let's put all the Jane's belongings into the shelf. And then Anni's doing some dusting. I always wipe the dust with a clean and damp microfiber cloth. But I also know that some people like to wipe it with dry cloth. Dry cloth is easier, but a damp cloth takes off all the stains at the same time. I can make a tutorial video on how to fold a microfiber towel properly. Okay, let's move on to the kitchen. We are recycling all this cardboard. I want to make this table look beautiful. Did you know that if you have a table like this and you put one thing there, soon there is like 500 things all over the table. It's really natural if you have messiness somewhere, it keeps like going, it keeps piling up. That's why I suggest that you put all of your belongings in shelves or baskets or box. Try to keep your surfaces, tables and so on as empty as possible. That way, wiping, cleaning, washing, it's easier when the surfaces are already empty and you don't have to organize things before cleaning it. I really love yellow color. It reminds me of spring. Anni also noticed that Jane has a wall painting, so she installed it on the wall. Okay, last but not least, the floors. And then you'll get to see the final result. Can't wait! After the cleaning, when Jane got home, she sent me a message that she was so happy. She was thanking me so many times. It truly made me happy also. But hey, I gotta go. the next dirty home is waiting for me. See you there. Bye bye.